Hey guys, welcome back. Let's look at the next one. So we just finished up the featured collection sections, and now we're onto the featured product sections. So the first one is the collection product slides. So you might be wondering why this collection product slides isn't here. And the reason is it's not really showing us a list of collections. It's showing us a list of products which are contained within a selected collection. So let's add this to our page and you'll see what I mean. So the first thing that you see here when we add it is please choose a collection for this collection product slides section to display. So let's go ahead and add one of our collections. In this case, let's add the Thermos Collection. And it's important to note with this as well that your collection needs to have enough products in it for it to display. So I believe it needs to have at least 4 products in it for your collection to display here. So yeah, just make sure your collection has enough. And now that it's up, we can see what's going on. So this are all the products which are housed inside this Thermos Collection. As you can see, we have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different products. And we can cycle through them with these top and bottom or back and forth arrows at the top of the section here. And if we switch over to mobile, you can see that it's a little bit different. So it just displays one product at a time. And again, we can switch between like this. Next, let's look through the settings for this section. So first up, we have background color as per usual. Next up, we have section height. So this is an important setting for this particular section because you might have different aspect ratio product photos. So each of these photos here are pulled dynamically from each product. So if we go back here, the Thermos 3-pack main product photo associated with that product is this. Similarly, for the Thermos with OSD, it's this. And for this Thermos with OSD 2-pack product, this is the main photo for it that we uploaded within the Shopify dashboard. But we uploaded square images in this case. However, you could just as easily upload landscape aspect style images or full vertical sort of 9:16 aspect ratio images here. And in which case you might have to adjust this section height. So in the case where you uploaded really long images, you're probably going to want to increase this actually, because what might happen is, and we can see an example here, if we bring the section height down on desktop, then you can see that part of the section is actually cut off here. So you want to make sure that obviously you're not cutting off a part of your section, and the way you do that is with these settings. Similarly, you want to do the same thing on mobile. So just scroll through all the products in your collection and make sure that you're not losing anything here. And if you are losing something, then you will need to increase the section height as well here. Another thing that we can see here on the mobile is we're actually losing part of the title. And I think this is partially because the mobile viewer within the Shopify editor is pretty narrow. So the pixel width across here is typically a lot less than you would see on a real mobile phone. However, obviously we don't want this. So if you do check this on a real mobile phone and this is still an issue, then we actually do have a setting for that as well. So you can change the product title font size. So as you can see here, you will just bring this product title font size down a little bit. And now we can see the full title here. But again, make sure you're checking your pages on a real mobile phone as you're designing, because there will be a difference between an actual phone and this mobile preview here. So that's the next section, changing the product title size. Apart from that, we can also change the product title font style. So switch between the two fonts typographies that we have for the theme. We can also change the color of the title, as well as the letter spacing. And there's an option to either use all capital letters or just regular case letters for the title. Next, we have the Luke's Reviews integration, and you're probably familiar with this at this point, but basically what this allows us to do is add this little Luke's Reviews summary here. So as we can see here, since all these are basically the same product, this is just an example store, so there's only one product for this store really, but we just created these 6 different products within the dashboard for different packs, so 5-pack, 4-pack, 6-pack. And for the Luke's application on this store, we only uploaded the reviews to this base product here. So that's why none of these other products are showing for the reviews, but in a real world use of this sort of section, you wouldn't have this. Obviously, you would have 6 different products on your store, and then each of those products would have their own Luke's reviews associated with it. So that's why these don't have that. And apart from that, it's pretty simple. Just the star size, and you can see it updated there, and the star color. Next, we have product prices. So unlike other sections, this price will change both the sale price and the regular price color. So typically I'll usually just keep this as a black color. Next up, we have the details text. So this is actually an anchor tag or like a link that people can click and then get more details about the product above it. So it defaults to see details, and actually that is a set text element, excuse me. So you can't change that anywhere here, nor that, I think that you would want to. So basically see details is the text element. You can change the color if you'd like. And similarly, you can change the font size, but again, this is just a button link, basically, that will bring the person to this product page for this product. Next up, we have the left-right chevron buttons. So these are the scrollers on the top here. So we can also change the color of these guys and the button size of these guys. And lastly, we have the section animation as well. Plus the top padding. I don't think I mentioned that part. So we can add top padding to this section. And you might be wondering why there's no bottom padding. And the reason is because we have these direct controls for the height of the section up here. So if you wanted to add additional bottom padding, you would just simply increase the total height of the section here instead. And that does it for this section. It's kind of a unique one. Definitely really useful if you're have multiple products on your store, or even for like a product recommendation section, perhaps at the bottom of your landing pages. So like they could be different products that you think your customer might be interested in related to the product on the landing page that you put it on. So a bunch of different ways you guys can use this, and I hope you found that useful, and I'll see you in the next video.